Give it to the drunk nigga. He'll figure it out. Fuck it.
Man. That's what it is, man. Welcome to the Lot Podcast episode. What is this? 230 something. 231? 232? Let's say it's 232. We in the 230s. Welcome.
If y'all hear us, y'all let us know in the comment. Which one is this?
What it say up under this or above this? Like right there. What they be doing?
Let us know.
If you like this comment, click right here. There.
Nigga, you know that shit there, nigga.
Welcome, man. We are missing LaRon this week, but that's all right.
Hey, shout out to him. His boys graduated today, so it's a reason why, you know what I'm saying? Not the gunshot. You know what I'm saying? The kids is
kids are safe.
That was for LaRon. You know what I'm saying?
Good job. Way to clean it up.
Kick save and the beat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so where y'all want to start, man? We can. We missed a week. We don't have to tell people how the last 2 weeks been. We could. How's your mental health? How you doing?
I don't remember last week.
Looking horrible in that bacon neck, but other than that,
you got a bacon neck V-neck?
Yeah, that's what happens when you get
that wasn't
a
V-neck at first.
It was, nigga.
That's a V-neck.
That's funny. Now that's a bar. That's funny. I'll give you that one.
That nigga put it on from his feet first. That nigga he stepped into that. That's
honestly, I put it on straight from the washing machine. So that's what you're gonna get.
Don't tell nobody else that.
I just told the whole world.
You ain't dried?
For what? I'm hot enough.
There we go.
He don't live with a woman. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, I'm confused.
He's not doing that.
Oh, it shows.
I am the bachelor, goddamn it.
It shows.
He's not doing that shit.
Cocaine in the freezer.
Man. Hey, keep it fresh. What you talking? Well, let's not go through that.
It's like working in the freezer on cocaine.
Hey, like your Mexican homie.
You had to make it personal. I knew he had to.
That's why he did it.
I know.
He full of shit.
He got it the first time.
Yeah, I did.
And you said got to keep it fresh, so I was like, we got a nigga in the back of the class.
A little bit more.
Yeah, you gotta. Come on. What's up with you, Amar? You looking fresh? You look at the polar opposite of this, my man over here. Nah,
I'm Dougie. Shit.
Somebody out there like it.
Looking like Josh Gibson and shit.
The all-time leader in hits, batting average, and things of that nature. Sure, I'll take it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Shit, man, chilling, man. Same old, man. Loving the, my son is entering he's dead smack in the terrible 2 stage, yes. So he's very angry at times.
He got black man syndrome already. Very angry. This nigga, he turned into a black man.
That, like, you say no to him, like, he does it a lot with his mom, but you say no to him, he will run to the table, like, and grab their toy laptop and look at her and just throw it on the floor and just grab something else and throw it on the floor. Like, he just...
What age do they lose their innocence? That's what I be looking at every day.
What you mean?
Not like virginity or anything.
Right.
I'm saying, like,
mean?
You the realization of the world, like, America is America. Like,
first grade. Kindergarten, first grade.
Just bullying and just
kindergarten, first grade.
Shit about you.
Because you know what it is? Children up until then are usually sheltered.
They could be in daycare.
Or they could get that shit in their house.
But most of the time,
cousins be jealous.
Yeah. Cousins, nigga. Some motherfuckers' parents be out here,
but they don't hit the same.
Just on a normal aspect, it's when they get outside. When they get outside and mom, dad,
when the real world
comfort zone is not there.
Under your
you know what I'm saying?
Your shelter, your
like,
shield ain't there.
Shit. I got talk to Miss Walker.
Like I asked that because I went to Sacramento with my daughter. Like she, I'm stay at home, so I'm in the hotel. We trying to find something to do. They ended up going to the park, and it was right around. They walked up there, whatever. But Ellie want to make friends with everybody. She'll look out the window and see somebody and be like, "There's some people at the pool. I want to go meet them." You know what I'm saying? It's like, calm down. Like we on the plane. I had to get on the plane with her and the kid by myself. We had to sleep in the airport. Nigga, this shit was a horrible trip, but it was bonding with the kids. You know what I'm saying? And the I don't know what you call it, but the admiration that you get traveling with 2 kids by yourself, like everybody is like, oh man, all the dudes is like respect, white, black, whatever. All the women are like, how can I help you?
Yeah, you're a man, because they don't see men do that.
They opened up, nigga, this is 2024. We got on the plane, and I got the car
seat.
Yeah,
okay,
I got the car seat. And I got Ellie's hand. I lead her on.
With the baby. Baby is...
I'm holding the baby because
okay.
you know it's that narrow because you're getting on the plane and you got to make that right.
Yeah.
The cockpit door open. Ellie don't know which way to go, so she looked that way. I'm like, no, baby, this way. So she looking, and I'm like, yeah, that's the cockpit. Look. They like, the lady like, give me the thing. Yep. You step in there.
Yep, snatched on up.
The captain steps out. He like, get your phone out, takes a picture. Let her sit in my seat. Hit these buttons. I'm like, nigga, what is happening? What is happening right now? He hit the button, some alarms go off. She like, what? She don't even know what's going on. I'm like, whoa! Like, I'm like, nigga, I'm more excited. I'm watching the film back, like, I'm more excited than she is at this shit.
Proud daddy moment.
Nigga, we, flight stewardess is like, man, anything you need, when you need to take a break, if she need to go to the bathroom, I'll watch the baby, whatever you need. She's all the way in the front of the plane. You know, I'm bored. I'm probably behind the wing because we can't sit on the wing, everybody. Boom. So now I'm at the next stewardess. That stewardess tell me the same thing. So, no, she don't tell me. So when I'm ready to go, I'm like, hey, can you get the stewardess up there? Because she said she'll sit with the baby.
I got you.
I'll do that.
No worries.
You mind if I sit? The other stewardess come back.
I was supposed to do that.
She see him woke and was like talking to me, but talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, little man, you woke? Why you ain't come get me when you?
What age demographic we talking about?
The stewardess.
Do they seem like moms?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know stewardess is always like single to me. Right. They always come off.
I agree.
Auntie-ish. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
why I do.
So yeah, it was like it was more like big sister. You know, maybe it did not no empty nester like they had older kids and then they chose. So yeah, it was definitely like, you know, I got a baby at home, maybe you know what I'm saying, type, or you know, but yeah, that shit was it was interesting. It was definitely
that's always been one of the perks of traveling with my kids. Goddamn it,
especially if you got multiple.
Right, I'm walking. I can remember hand in hand with Jay here, but pushing the stroller with Sophie here. You know what I'm saying? And the look, the outlook at it when I would bring them to the field. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give me my baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh my. All right. I'm going to go play ball now.
Call you on Friday night at 8 o'clock. Your ass be ready. I want you to be just as receptive for these kids.
No, I don't know. I don't know if that is. I can remember growing up instances where I'm just with my dad. It's me and Chug, and we just with dad. You know what I'm saying? And I can remember instances seeing other men just with their children, their daughter or son, this or that or whatever. I don't know if it's because of how the times have changed or how society is looked at now, where now that is heightened. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the ratio of deadbeat dads or that stigma is
dropping to go up.
It's also
it's dropping to go up.
It is, but I think when you were seen with your dad, you saw men in the home take, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. It's just like, oh, you doing it without mom. You know what I'm saying? Like you was able to travel, kick it with your dad. Then like, you know, as you get older, it's like, oh, this nigga, he took time. Or it's more like,
as you get here,
or it's like it's your weekend. You start seeing men, you'd be like, oh, it must be his weekend. But on a flight, it's like, oh, this was purposeful. This was, you know what I'm saying? It's some instance where you'll see men with their kids and you like, oh, this is cool. Where's mom?
Right.
And then in some instance, you like, I know mom.
Mom ain't nowhere around.
I
Look at this nigga, he got bags
because
on his teeth.
He's in his environment. Like you might see kids at a, I don't want to say at a bar, but at an adult function and they with their dad. You know.
Mom is nowhere around.
Yeah, it ain't no mom.
Mom is not about to allow this shit.
Yeah, so it's already known not to ask where mom is.
Y'all already know dad. Do you know how many gambling demos and this and that? Me and Chuck woke up in somebody's house.
You know how many in our family older people that talk about driving home for their drunk parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being 8 or 9, and it was like the bar was right around the corner, and I used to drive home for my father, and it'd be like, that shit will get you locked up right now.
Real shit. 10 years old, motherfucking busting U's and shit, you know what I'm saying? I've heard it. I've seen it. I know.
Everybody I know was driving way before they.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sitting on lap driving.
Yeah,
but to get dad up out that jail, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta go.
You also didn't see other generations' dads out with their kids because of the work industry was entirely different, and you had a lot more fathers who were in the home, present in the home. I mean, as much as they could be, but you working 6 days a week, so you ain't got no goddamn time to.
Most of the time, then, when we grew up, most of the time then in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, if you had a good job, good paying job, this or that or whatever, your whole understanding is straight bread, straight providing. If you got overtime, I'm on it. I'm not turning down nothing but my collar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing 60, 65 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? As now we're grown men with children, I appreciate that so much more now. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand it so much more, so much better now.
That takes me to a clip about, speaking of men, I think this is a good representation of, or explains a relationship that I guess men have or understanding that men have. Hit it, Ahmad.
And to bond quicker, but men, and when we bond for life. I have a buddy who I haven't seen in 15 years. We text maybe once or twice a year, but he still remains that person to me, that if 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, he's in trouble in Rhode Island, I get my ass on a plane and I fly there and I'm there for him, 0 questions asked. But women, if they don't talk to their friend, there is a problem or that relationship in their mind is potentially over. When you bond with a guy, it's so difficult to get there, that stuff just doesn't go away. I don't need to speak to my buddy every month or every year, although it's great to check in and make sure everything is all fine. But once I bond with someone, or once a man bonds with another man, you are always there for that person and that man is always there for you. And it does not matter how much time has gone by. When you're my guy, you are my guy. That is life. That stuff sticks forever.
I wish you had waited for that so we had got, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the intro off, because that is a very, very good topic. You know what I'm saying? In fact, hold on to that. How was your week? No, we're gonna go into that. And you said yours. My week was fine. I got
go right there.
I got five more days to go.
My table of contents was right.
Of this demo. Yeah, sort of kind of staying on me. You know what I'm saying? 5 more days of dealing with nothing, dealing with bullshit. Summer begins. The other kids will be here a week later. I can deal with that more than I can all y'all kids. Y'all take y'all kids for
Dirtbag daycare.
Fuck.
So what you want to say about this?
Okay. That is so fucking true. I mean, on a whole different scale. Back in when people would think I was some type of
deviant. Go ahead. I didn't say it.
No. Back in the day when
Stop.
When folks thought or felt as though I do not like women like that.
They still feel that way. That's not back.
Like I hate women. You know what I'm saying? But yet I give them cheesecake and bubble baths. However way the fuck that shit works. This was a question. This was a actual discussion where more women chimed in that brought more men in to try to debunk what we're saying. So go off just of what he just said. And we all know this to be true in the sense of you can meet somebody one time, a dude, one time, under the same circumstance. Let's say you sitting there, you know what I'm saying, with your girl, and they shopping or whatever, and y'all on the man couch, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how this situation go, how this conversation go, you see him again 5 years later, it's all love.
My
like,
man.
Hey, it's
That's
all love.
my
like
man.
That. Like y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, this shopping. I find that it's a lot of times. It's a good time when they his girl shopping and your girl shopping, nigga. You be sitting there with what was that shit in Martin when he was like, don't touch the stack of magazines. Yeah, nigga.
No, but I in that conversation, in that post, in that back and forth, ladies flat out said that is bullshit. And you dudes be on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? How can y'all be friends or associates or anything like that on a deeper level than a surface with someone that you don't talk to every day? And I had to explain this to them.
No,
that's a different thing than like your example of just meeting a guy.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but when you talk about
example.
somebody, because that like in the thing it was talking about like you've already created this bond. So you've known this person for an extended period of time in life situations, job, family, whatever. You move apart or just whatever. Like you can be in the same city and still just, life going in different directions. One person get married, the other is like y'all doing different shit. You may not
change your dynamic.
Yeah,
with
it don't
Buddy,
make. Yeah,
though.
but y'all still. That's what he was kind of like.
No, I understand
the bond already created.
I'm going at the very smallest seed of anything. You know what I'm saying? We can see homie 5 years later and be like, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Watch
you
this.
Good with
What the same thing? It was. I don't know if it was the same post or the same conversation, but
so you remember this?
Yeah, I'm saying
Okay.
around that time, a woman was asking. Or I think it was a skit, or it was something. It was some type of content. But a dude was basically saying that I can hang out with a group of guys, and I don't know shit about them. You know what I'm saying? And my woman would be like, "Well, how do you hang out with these guys every week, and you don't know where he worked? You know what I'm saying?
It's the same skit.
You don't know his daughter's name, or you don't know." And it's like we just play golf. We just hoop. Like I go there, we hoop. I know he can hoop real good. I pick him, he pick me. We had conversations about other sports, you know what I'm saying? And we talk about music and you know what I'm saying, the auxiliaries of what we there for, but it don't really go further than that.
Do you remember what her response was? Because I do.
No, what was her response?
Her response was, "That's not your friend."
Right.
That's not your friend. Friends do bye. And that's when I saw where one of the many disconnects between the two genders lie. Men are really that simple. We could be in the same space and understand
and we could go help that nigga.
Is. Right.
Like, so and to your point of her saying that that's not your friend, because she's trying to make the point of you saying like, hey, I got to go help Ahmad change his tire, and it's like, who is Ahmad?
Do you know his wife?
Or,
do you know his
right? So it's like, who is Ahmad? It's like the dude I hoop with on Sundays. Like, well, who is that? You know what I'm saying? And then now they want to, and it's like, all I know is the dude that I hoop with on Sunday.
He needs some help.
Called me, and so in some ways I feel obligated because, and God forbid if I need help and
what if I need to call him?
This nigga name starts with A, so my phone is
first shit that say.
Yeah, so I don't want to have to skip him.
The nigga told me he stay on 55th. I'm on 53rd. Hey, I
like to have people throughout the city. Come on, like I don't even know nobody on the west side. Oh, my nigga Ahmad, who I hoop with on Sundays.
Hey, it's funny you say that about the
like,
phone
that shit. Is crazy.
Everybody I know who got kids says their kids, once they get to the age of having the phone in their hand, they'll call me.
Yeah,
without fail.
Ahmad, nigga, right there, nigga.
I don't know if it's because it's the first name or because it's Ahmad, but
either way, it works. Both.
Either way,
both. It just hires the stakes. Like, it'd be like
either way. But that's always since that post. It's baffled me.
You hated women ever since.
Stop.
This has been the core issue that
this is the villain backstory.
I don't,
ladies. This is where it started. Y'all created this nigga.
Well, that may be true, but I don't. But I don't hate women. I don't even dislike women. I
hate their logic.
I hate their.
Look, he's like I don't hate. Oh.
What happens if you're around a dude who is totally illogical?
I'm not around dude.
You're not around dude. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not around dude. Let me get the fuck away because this is dangerous. I don't want to deal with this type of nothing, okay?
Why do
if you
men
don't
do
know
that?
This? Because men have been.
No, I'm saying we get away from anything illogical until it comes to women who are the most illogical, and we draw closer to that.
Because that's heart to head. That's heart to mind.
It changes.
That's different.
Like, I know this is stupid.
It changes things though.
This is stupid. I'm gonna be stupid.
It's heart to mind. Your body, your innate energy.
Like going to Sacramento.
I need that. I need to deal with that. I don't need to deal with him.
Going to Sacramento. I'm gonna just tell you, I have never traveled with a layover. Right? I'm always direct flight. So she like, we doing a layover. I'm like, it's her thing. I'm gonna let her do it. I don't,
How long was it?
Whatever. That's why we slept in the airport.
How long though? It was an overnight.
How long was it supposed to be?
We left at 7. We were supposed to get there that night at like probably 12 midnight.
Okay.
We got to Denver and then couldn't leave because we flew in through a hailstorm and every plane had to get inspected and we had to sit on the tarmac for 2 hours. Then they wasn't letting no more planes out the thing till
for
the next
evening
morning.
Right.
And so Couldn't leave till 6 a.m. in the morning. And we left first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. And then
that's one of them dangers of taking the late flights.
It was just the sitting on the tarmac and them keep telling us 30, 45 minutes every,
right then,
every 30, 40.
I
knew that. I knew that, but it's at the same time, you know, you manage the baby and be like, all right, cool. I've kept them. We about to land. We about to, and then it's like, all right. You know, you got to
managing anxieties from children.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
And so you keeping them, and it's only so long. It's like a mob. You keep them back. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can only keep them back for so long before they just gonna break out and cry. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in the airport, there's nothing to do.
Well, we're still in the seats of the plane.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what he said. He on the tarmac.
We sat on the tarmac for 2 hours.
When you said that, I'm thinking that because I've been there where the plane is on the tarmac.
We don't have to go. We don't have to make this long, but
Damn.
just think: we're going in the hailstorm. We get there late, so somebody took our gate. So we got to wait for that gate. Then that plane got to get inspected.
Right.
Like he comes on and tells us, "All right, we're 12th, we're 8th, we're second." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how many times, and each one of them was 30, 45 minutes. And then when we get in, it's like, all right, find a place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So now,
that's more so what I was asking for. How long was that once you got off the plane? What, about 4 hours?
The sleep?
Yeah.
Longer? Yeah, probably. By the time we got settled to try to find somewhere to sleep, it was probably about 10:30, 11. And so we got it. So it was about 6 hours. You know, what I'm saying?
He was.
So I never went to sleep. And
them night flights, them overnight flights.
Yeah,
I already prepared
those later flights because you can't control the weather.
Can't.
So
and weather acts up at night.
No.
Usually it's pretty common.
I'm saying it's just that you'll get to a point where they'll say there's no more flights. But if you take a morning flight, you might end up flying out,
and that's what happened coming back.
But you're at least getting a flight.
That's what ended up happening coming back. That's why I flew by myself. She didn't make the flight coming back, and they sent her somewhere else, and then they told her it was no more flights, and but because like you said it was so early, she kept going to and then they ended up putting
when you say by yourself. Were you by yourself?
Me and the kids?
That's not by myself.
Right.
My man.
Me and the kids?
My man. Yeah. Look at you. Look at you. Daddying.
I'll do it.
Daddying.
I ain't gonna say I'll do it again, but
yes, you will. If need be, yes, you will. Because honestly,
I would pack,
it ain't shit but being a dad.
I would pack accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like this is you got to put your cape on and you got to do it.
Well,
I'm saying without plan for
right. I was gonna say you already know that now.
Yeah.
If that came into play, well, we flying out 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's like bing, bing, bing. No. Let me make sure I got this blanket. She likes to have this.
And that's what I was thinking
just
too.
In case
when I was a shorty, when we was in Texas, we drove to Texas. My like 6 or 7. We came back when I was 7. So we drove down there when I was 6, and to visit my grandparents. They put me on the plane, and they was standing at the gate waiting on me to come off. And so it's like that quieted me as nervous as I am. It's like, niggas back in the day, they used to, you know what I'm saying?
I was like 4 or 5.
Smoking a square, passing it over. You're like, what kid is this? Make sure you get to the gate.
I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
I was like 4 or 5. And
it's the whole plane's responsibility to get this kid to the gate. Like,
it is.
And that kid, the first one to walk off.
You goddamn right.
And everybody clap, all that. Like, I was that kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was also cool to get in the
damn, you old.
But that's why it was cool for her to get in the cockpit, because I used to could. And now that was so blocked off, and so for her to have that experience was dope.
But that's also when you could like walk somebody to the gate.
Yes,
yeah.
For TSA.
Yeah.
I had to explain to the shorties Tuesday. Hey, y'all do know that TSA just became a thing. They are not even like 20 years old. You do know that, right? What are you talking about? Said, well, before the plane hit the buildings, there was no such thing as TSA.
You the type, and you don't even know it, but that little seed like that will make one of them kids go and research it,
rabbit hole,
and create a TikTok saying, "Why are we spending money on this?" And then he get 100 kids, and then another school jumps on, and now
that wasn't my goal.
I'm just saying, but that's how Palestine shit happened. You know what I'm saying? To go to the protest, it's a professor teaching them the history of the whole shit, and then they being like, "So we spending how much on what?" So and we got homeless people, and then what? And then what? And they adding 2s and 3s, and you like, I did not mean for you to do all this math
At all.
I was just showing you a number.
Hey,
you know what I'm
that's it.
saying? Like
This happened then. This goes on now.
like when you start talking about Holocaust, and one of the kids in the back stand up and be like, that shit never happened. Uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? Like
Now we got a real
yeah,
problem.
like that.
No, we got a real
So
problem.
it's
I've actually seen that in my eyes.
It's the spread of it. That shit used to stop when the bell rang.
Yes.
Now it's like,
Nope.
oh, nobody listened to me in that class.
Oh. And
I
you know
got a
what they
social
doing?
media
You know-
following.
Not even that. You know what else they doing? The social media, yes. They're going to use the social media right there in school.
Nobody's listening to me. Watch how everybody's
Watch this.
bullying me.
Watch what's about to happen. Whoa.
Now they trolling real
Next
time.
period, it's a mob of kids outside in the front or the back or wherever the kids, and they are flat out sitting there protesting now. You know what I'm saying? And in these schools,
I
in
love
high
that
school,
about these kids.
you can't do shit about it.
I
You
love
gotta
that.
let them
I
do
love
what
that.
they gonna do.
I love that's that Bayard Rustin shit. Like,
More power to them. Hey,
That nigga said us as black people don't have no power. All we have is our bodies. So we put our bodies in the way and cog the wheel. Like
damn.
that's how Martin Luther King started. That was Martin Luther King's
Damn.
mentor. He was like, our bodies is power. And these shorties that do that. Like they'll just be like,
I seen it.
one of us can't do nothing but 10, 100.
Hey, it'll be my 10th year.
And if you make it popular enough, they'll just stand out there.
That's just what it is.
What you doing fifth period?
Be my 10th year in a couple of months. Every other year. At least every other year.
Some type of
Nigga, mobbing up.
A rebel
we ain't
rousing.
going. We ain't going. They went and did a sit down in the school.
Sit in.
A sit-in, excuse me. A sit-in the school for the whole day. They sat in unison, lined up.
While y'all tried to scramble and figure it out.
Nigga.
He's just watching y'all. Look at these niggas can't figure it out. They ain't had no plan for us to
None.
sit down.
There's no plan for that. If
They've
you
been telling us
outside,
to sit down all this time.
if you outside in the front, who cares? If you in the back, who you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well they out. But y'all in front of doors, y'all in front
Use your body.
to cause
Yeah.
cause a disturbance. You know what I'm saying? I applauded them because I don't need to go in these rooms like that. I go chill somewhere, take a nap. Fuck it. Hey.
Hey, I got a question for y'all because I was talking about flying and shit. We can move on, but right now, if you get on an airplane and it still has the ashtray
I've been on
holders
it. Yep.
and the
Love it.
armrest,
I love it.
are you uncomfortable?
Nope.
You're not?
Nope.
That's an old ass plane.
Check this out. Check this out. In the last
That's an old ass
in
plane.
the last
what he talking about.
in the last 7
That
years,
is an old
last
ass
7 years,
plane.
I've been on at least either 2 or 3 of them, and I look down and this be my face. I'll be like, you know what I'm
No.
saying? It's never like, oh shit.
Every time I look at it, I be like, I wonder if they'll. I mean, like the United and all that.
They donated that
Yeah,
shit.
these are. I'm like, we getting old United. Is that what's happening right here? That's how Southwest started off refurbished. They get hand me
Yes.
downs.
Yes, it is.
Chubb's hand me downs.
I wish it opened and we could smoke. That'd just make the flight even more. Imagine that. Imagine that, y'all.
I'm mad. We ain't
smoking,
get
right.
Smoking on the
Smoking
bus.
on the,
I just knew we was gonna be able
Come
to.
on,
They
dude.
took that right when
We'll
we
be
was like,
straight.
we was
We'll
like
be straight.
16. We was like, no.
That little 30-minute ride
I just
turns
knew I
into
was-
about 10. You know what I'm saying?
Just knew I was gonna get a window seat at the bus on the way to Forest City.
Dead.
Killed that. Niggas was still doing it though. Like fuck that.
Motherfuckers was able to smoke everywhere.
Couldn't smoke in the show.
No, inside hospitals, motherfuckers was smoking.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, the doctor be like, hold on, hold this chart.
No. Most
That nigga be like,
of the staff smoke cigarettes. All the nurses.
nurses are the most unhealthiest motherfuckers
I
on
swear
earth.
for God.
They the most unhealthiest
Hey,
people
dog,
in the
listen
world.
to me, dude.
Like how the fuck? Like get away from me.
Dude, lay it out.
Anyway, where y'all want to go with? I don't know. We can go anywhere. Hypocrisy with Colin Kaepernick and Harrison Buckner.
Bucker.
You want to go there?
That's his name, Bucker. I don't
That
know.
was Buckner. Buckner.
No,
Butker.
Butker. Like it's like butt kiss, but just
Yeah.
yeah.
The hypocrisy with that.
Just in Roger Goodell. How he,
Is it hypocrisy?
yeah.
They were talking about because of Roger Goodell's statements were very.
I didn't hear his statements,
Well, his
no.
statements were more or less just, everybody has their opinion.
So
and we gotta
you're
respect
familiar
it.
with Harrison Buckner? Catch
Yes.
the audience. He did a commencement speech where he
at a Christian school, Christian college.
And that he said what women should be.
Because that's
Women should be-
important.
that's
very
It
important.
was at a Christian college.
Because that was on brand for conservative. That
Christian
was on
college.
brand for what he was saying. He go ahead.
They knew what they were getting themselves
Yes.
into. Like it wasn't shocking to
Not at all.
them.
He was basically saying that women should be proud of their careers because they graduating, but they should also be more proud to get married and make babies. Is the gist of what he was
And
saying.
be in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Be in the kitchen.
And
You
all
put that in
the,
there.
all the tropes.
And
all the tropes.
he took a subtle shot at the LGBTQ community.
Was it really subtle?
Yeah, somewhat. Because he didn't come out straight up. At least the women thing, he literally said,
Yeah,
you should be
that's flat
proud
out.
to
You should
blah,
be
blah, blah,
proud
blah.
to pop out
like, he
kids
literally
and be a
said
great
that
wife
shit. Yeah.
and build these communities. And this, nope, you said that.
So Goodell said in response to Bucker's comments, "What the NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes our league stronger." The NFL's statement read in part. So that's in direct contrast to his comments to Kaepernick's post,
Which is what?
I think it's important if we see things. I think it's important if they see things. I think he's speaking about the players. If they see things they want to change in society, and clearly we have things that can get better in society, we should get better.
Where's the hypocrisy?
No, he said, Goodell said at the time, but we have to choose respectful ways of doing that so we can achieve the outcomes we ultimately want and do it with the values and ideas that make our country great.
He worded that shit awesomely. And you're right. That is hypocrisy only for this one reason. Not even that. The only reason he said it is because the United States military is a very big sponsor of the NFL. The NFL didn't even start doing the national anthem and all this bullshit until after 1990 something. Okay, that wasn't a thing, and that's when you start seeing so many more Army commercials, Navy commercials, Marine commercials during the games. They are a sponsor. He's protecting his sponsorship, which is his job. His job is to
Get
build
this
the
money for these
league, get the
teams.
money. You know what I'm saying? He's the liaison for
Bring
that.
in the money for this. Yeah.
In this aspect, this is a little difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a little difficult because he
Also-
worded them both the same, but he gave the back end a caveat. He gave the Kaepernick shit a caveat on the side of there's a better way to do this or that or whatever.
and that was directly to what Kaepernick was protesting, right? It'd be another thing
The anthem,
too.
to be clear for the
let's
audience.
say if Bucker says this post game, it's a different
On the
statement
field.
probably from Goodell, and also too.
Or even
again,
during the season, even if it was done during the season.
maybe if he, but where would he make it? But and the other thing is, it's where he made these statements.
Right.
Again, it's at a conservative Christian college. Yes. So if he comes out and kills it, you're now touching on religious views.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas everything what Kaepernick was doing was on the field. He was kneeling for the anthem. He was doing that. Like, to me, yes, it's an overreaction to Kaepernick,
Definitely.
but it's two completely different
And that's what
situations.
I'm saying. That's why when you say
So
hypocrisy.
you say no to hypocrisy too?
Yeah, because it's two completely different
yeah,
situations.
it is. It's
Say hypocrisy.
but it's not. It's not.
It's a contradiction.
It is. I give you that, but hypocrisy, I ain't gonna give you that one. Contradiction, maybe. One could be one, both could be.
I see what
you
you're
understand
saying.
what
I see what you're saying.
Because he pretty much told you why he had an issue with Colin Kaepernick. You messing up the money. If you had a problem like this or that, come talk to me, especially if we're talking about one of the chief sponsors of the NFL.
This is what he directly said to the commencement speech. We have over 3,000 players. They have a diversity of opinions and thoughts, just like America does. I think that's something that we treasure, and that's part of ultimately what makes makes us as a society better. But you could have said that same thing about Kaepernick.
No, because this thing about
got
Bucker.
different thoughts.
The thing about Bucker is, again, you're
Religious.
missing
The
it's
situation.
religion.
I know it's
It's the
religion.
religion. It's the,
So you say
that's
religion
the-
trumps culture.
Yes.
You're gonna step on his culture. Like if you feel that in
He
his
wasn't
culture,
stepping. No.
Steve, does
He
religion
wasn't stepping
trump
on his culture. Money trumps everything.
Money.
And what Kaepernick was doing was fucking with the money to begin with, because the military was feeling away about, the people were feeling away about it, and that's why you had to say he was protecting his sponsorship.
What if Butker's shit was the other way and more Kaepernick, right? Like, so, like, what if it was?
We don't know. You can't just say that and want us to come up with what it would have been.
But I'm saying in a hypothetical, in the sense of him, do you think he would have stood by anti-religious?
Let me say this:
if you got religious people, on it, you see what I'm saying? If it's religious people coming to your back, the same way that black people was coming, because you be saying culture versus religion, his cultural backing, Kaepernick's, was black people. If Butker would have rubbed his religious backing or the NFL backing, the religious leaders would have came out and been like, "Man, I don't like that NFL player's comments." Does Goodell?
Yes. Want me to tell you why?
Money.
Yes. Again, and the NFL is all about image. So if it's an image situation, everybody's statements about the Butker shit was simply as this: we don't know what the fuck to do with this.
Right.
Honestly, because yes, we would probably like to condemn this, but if he says this post game, you get a different reaction from Andy Reid, you get a different reaction from Patrick Mahomes. But again, that Christian college space that he said it in.
They brought him in there to say that.
I agree though. You got the audience.
All these people have attorneys, and I guarantee you, all of them said, "Yeah, you can't really touch that like that."
The other part of that is the fact that Kaepernick is trying to. It's kind of like that shit can spread, so you want to stop it.
Right.
Butker shit stop in his mind. That's what he think. I don't give a fuck. Do you kick that shit through the thing?
And he's a kicker.
You know what I'm saying?
Also,
he's a kicker.
Also,
he's not high profile.
I wonder if he's a quarterback. If you want to be honest, if he's a quarterback, this is a different conversation.
I agree with that.
Okay. More than what I was saying.
I think it would be more, but I still don't think it'd be the level to the Colin demo just because of the dollars.
Do you think Butker cleared this, or you think he just went straight off the dome? Not saying it was written, but I'm saying, do you think he talked to maybe his coach or anybody to be?
No.
Okay, because I'm saying as a kicker, you know your job is so finicky.
Buckner knew the environment.
Butker
knew the environment he was walking into.
Yeah.
He already knew the environment he was walking into. Because guess what? As many people are...
Do you think he factored his job in at all?
No.
Okay.
As many people are demeaning what he's saying, there are a lot of people who jumped on board. A lot of women, a lot of people who was
lifestyle,
like, goddamn, yes.
7-day Adventures, all of that.
And
Make America Great.
Why are we going to play with that? That's where the money is.
He does play a disposable position, right? But he's like 1A or B. As far as how good he is too, that's another part of this as well.
That part too.
Here's the other part.
He's awesome.
I guarantee you this: if this motherfucker is bad this season, he's out of there.
It's a wrap.
Right,
he's out of there. No question about it. Then I
but he's pretty good.
Not hypocrisy. No. Maybe contradiction.
Yeah, it's contradiction.
All right,
absolutely.
Flat out contradiction. Hypocrisy? Nah, because it ain't got nothing to do with that.
Staying with sports, we touched on it a little bit.
Look at you with sports.
No, just because we on sports, the MLB got the Negro League stats.
Oh no, turn that up some more. God rest my Uncle Tommy, man. My Uncle Tommy loved baseball, and he put both his little brothers in it, my dad and my uncle. Uncle Tommy, when me and Chug would talk about Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle and this and that, Uncle Tommy would be like, sit down. Let me tell you about Josh Gibson. Let me tell you about Satchel Paige. You know what I'm saying? Some dude left shoes because they all had these them crafty names and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
That was marketing back then.
Monstrously, okay? Monstrously marketed. If it's done right, especially then. But they had to do it.
That's word of mouth. So everybody had the same name. It was everybody Tommy Johnson, so it had to be Tommy Left Shoes Johnson.
You know what I'm saying? But
you talking about left shoes?
He'll sit us down and be like, what y'all see right now is cool, but they ain't gonna tell you about the cats that really got down. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they didn't even want to play these people. And then you get older, you go down the rabbit hole. In 1990, Delroy Lindo and my man McKell, they made a Soul for the Game and Blair Underwood, you know what I'm saying? Which I hope
it probably
will you know what I'm saying, come back now, you know what I'm saying? And as a shorty who played ball, you know what I'm saying, 11, 12 years old, you looking at this, is like, this the shit Uncle Tommy would tell me, you know what I'm saying? But then you go and look at them books, go look at them records and this and that.
Why is this important?
Because it's recognizing the competition as equal and on the same level. Because there was a period of time where they didn't believe that, it's the y'all ain't is good enough, blah, 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 blah. Y'all ain't, we're on a different level. They did it with basketball. They did it with pretty much every sport. They kind of did that with. It kind of just signals that, oh no, we recognize this as, and this was elite competition. This competition was just as good
where I wanted you to go
as the competition that was taking place.
It was
because they always made it seem like it was a minor league or it was subpar to the MLB.
It was elite competition. If y'all remember the movie A League of Their Own, when the women came and played ball, the understanding is still the same. Ball went out all the way out to right field. Gina Davis told the black girl who picked it up, hey, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl's a second like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it, cut it off. Baby girl chucked that bitch and put steam on it. And this is her reaction back. Dog, it was a flat out understanding. Yeah, nah. Let's stop the bullshit.
Do they hang banners? Do they change? Do it change anything?
No,
has it changed? What?
No, I'm saying going forward.
No banners or anything will change. But because I don't think anybody has it may be some team banners for all-time hits leader, but that stays up because whenever they did it, they had the record. Like, I don't think if there's a Braves one for Hank Aaron when he hit that home run, I think it's still up because at the time he did. But there's nothing like championships or nothing. None of that. It's not a team thing. This is more of the record. Yeah, this is individual record.
Fuck them banners, because what has happened is a rewriting of history as far as anyone else.
Change any money, but any type of, because none of these leagues was.
Let me ask you
Negro
this:
league teams.
Does recognition bring you money?
That's what I'm saying. So any of these teams or any of these Negro players connected to these teams.
What you mean, like the MLB teams?
Yeah.
This is MLB. You don't look at
that was a whole nother league, right?
No, just work with me. Right. So don't look at individual teams. Okay. Yeah. If I asked you on Tuesday, who is the all-time leader in batting average, you're gonna tell me Ty Cobb. You could Google it,
and that's not that. No.
That is not what that is.
So it changed all the Google,
all the
everything.
The data sets has changed. Okay.
Even cats who were 4, 5, and 6, or are now 9, 10, and 11.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is literally a rewriting of the history books.
So it changes that if you 10th and you getting some type of special shit because you're in the top 10 and now you 11th. It's like
no,
that ain't gonna change that. Look at you.
I'm saying,
no, because here's the thing:
pension or some type of
you don't get.
Man,
you don't
that's
get
200 years ago.
Right? Because here's the thing: that shit constantly.
Your
changes.
family, like, nigga, I checked went to half.
About. So
like,
the money's.
Like, you ain't in the top 10 no more, nigga.
Well, I mean, that's like
you are top.
That's like
20.
Roger Maris's family being salty about the home run record, saying that they don't believe it's official because everybody who broke it.
Nobody wants them to sign balls no more and shit.
But then again,
he's been deceased for a while.
Maris can't say that either because his shit got an asterisk.
All your cards go down a little bit.
So, I mean,
you ain't number 10 no more. You ain't 20, you 21. Like, nigga, I can't trade your everybody.
I can't trade your card.
Fifth grader got beat up because they traded last week. They traded this card for $200. Now it's worth $75.
I didn't go that deep looking at it. The DiMaggio's record.
DiMaggio's good.
That is.
Look at y'all trying to protect white.
No. I'm saying that because that is the record for me, just in history, in sports. That is going to be one of the toughest to ever break.
Hey, do you know how hard it is to hit a baseball?
No, man.
Do you know even
it
if
ain't that hard.
Do you know even if you hit that baseball, there are people out there in front of you to stop you from getting to this said base? So you can. It's hard.
I know baseball niggas who try to explain.
I'm saying it's hard enough. It's hard enough to hit the ball, but to hit it 56 times,
56 games in a row
safely.
Once I hit it, I'm so excited that I hit it. I can run.
That don't mean you're gonna beat that throw. All you did was hit it to third.
No, you don't know how I hit it. Oh shit! Where y'all want to go?
What the fuck is that?
Hell no, you ain't never seen me hit.
You ain't never seen me hit.
Nigga,
who is you?
It's always they out. Like, nigga, I was all American in my mind.
Before you switch. Hack Wilson.
The coach would have put me in.
Stupid. Hack Wilson had the record for slugging percentage, and it was a ridiculous number. Josh Gibson now is the best hitter in Major League who ever played baseball. And that is big.
You boring this nigga.
No, you
not at all. He's a historian.
And he passed away at 35.
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck that mean?
Baseball is a sport that you could keep playing.
You saying
like
Ricky Henderson?
No, I ain't know the point.
And Franco,
he would have been.
Especially a lot of
played until he was 50 something.
Yeah, a lot of Negro players, especially in the Negro leagues that they continue to play. A lot of them played for a minute. Like they didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Once they reached like, oh, you're 35, you out.
Because they couldn't. This is what they knew. They used to be sharecroppers and this and that or whatever. This is what they knew.
Sharecroppers.
They were.
I ain't say they wasn't. I was just saying that. It's just funny that niggas was going to work after that shit.
Facts.
You was just complaining about, nigga, you wouldn't have made it, man. You wouldn't have made it.
Never would have made it.
You said I wasn't working in no freezer and playing flag football. These niggas was sharecropping.
And then go play ball. Go play 9 innings.
Elite level, as y'all say.
On rocks.
No sporting gear, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? The blazing sun, nigga. No air conditioner in sight.
You know how many so-called
we got hot water. What are you talking about? Like, outhouse.
You know how many so-called tough niggas could with
this is where we came from. Look,
no.
But they say strong men
in
make
the
weak
cold,
men, weak
my
men
nigga.
make fun.
In the cold changes everything, brother. It changes everything. When I say
he
cold,
do too, though, man.
I'm saying 40 below.
Would y'all rather be extremely cold or extremely hot?
Neither.
That's what,
of course, neither.
Right in the middle.
Saying, like
the cooler was the spot.
Got it. But which one? You homeless? You want to be homeless?
Oh,
you want to be homeless in the cold, or you want to be
warm?
Of course. What are we talking about? He's always cold is. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Jesus God.
That was just an intro.
Okay.
Accidental intro. There was a discussion. Calvin Klein. And I should have held this for LeBron because I know this nigga gonna go crazy about it. But Calvin Klein, Jay-Z's buddy that he talk about.
Yeah.
The designer Calvin Klein?
No, in Klein's Green 5.
Yeah.
Riding shotgun.
Oh, yeah, I saw that interview. Got it. That's his first name, Calvin?
And he just wanted to know what I wanted to do. 14 years, almost 14 years. I'm not in a rush. I just want to.
So this is him talking about Jay-Z when he just got out of jail.
He said, cool, but we just need to talk because I'm getting a lot of pressure, from out in the streets with people wondering what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. Long story short, things started kind of like getting a little bit uncomfortable on his end because conversation started coming back to me while me and him was speaking, and he was basically telling me that he didn't want to go through the same situation that Irvin Preem went through in terms of getting locked up and the lights, camera action on them guys and things of that nature. So he felt like it was turning around to be our scenario with Klein and Jay. So I kind of understood him when he came to me like that, but I told him like this, I said, Jay, I'm not going to do like Preem. I'm not going to have.
I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit.
Both of them deserve it. I don't know. That's up to you. I waited 5 months. But in the midst of that 5 months, I called him and told him that the Civic Center in South Carolina was available. Now, this is where I give him credit. He told me to go purchase the Civic Center if that's what I wanted to do. So I said, cool, fine. I went to the general manager, had various meetings. They went from 10 million. They went from 10 million to 13 million because now Jay's people's involved. But I know the budget that Jay gave me, so I can't go over the 10 million. So if giving him credit, he gave me $10 million budget. But I didn't take it because they tried to push it back up to 13 million. So now when I'm playing with the numbers, I said, I'm not gonna go back to Jay and tell Jay I need more money because Jay already gave me a budget. So with that being said, I called him and he said, yo, we got it. He was excited. You know what I mean? Like I had hope for him to be. I said, nah, man, I backed out the deal, man. They wanted too much for it. Oh, man, damn, man. Yo, Klein, man, I gotta get you straight, man. Like, yo, check this out, man.
This it right here.
Next time you call me, make it make sense. I had a problem with that. I had a problem with just him saying that. I'm not calling you for you to talk to me like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a man before I'm anything else, and I came at you as a man. I'm not gonna take your money and do something with your money that I wouldn't do with my own. I thought I was doing you a favor by showing you that my patience was good enough, that I didn't feel that the deal was appropriate enough to take your $10 million and spend it recklessly. We fell out from that point on.
So today, you and
What y'all think? Who's right? Who's wrong?
I have so many questions because I really want to know, did he approach him when they rose it to 13 million? Like, and he said he didn't. And then it's like, well, why not?
Pride, ego. He gave me a budget.
Yeah, but you come back and tell him, especially if what he's saying is true, that
You gave me 10.
now. But listen, if you come back and tell him, if this is what you believe happened, that you're trying to get this deal done, and then then people find out that Jay-Z is involved and they put an extra tax on it, why wouldn't I? Would definitely then come back and be like, hey, but this is what is happening.
What about? I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but I'm saying in this putting yourself in that situation. He's waiting 5 months for any type of answer. And when he comes back with an answer of 10 million, you like, bet. Now, I don't know the chain of command and how long it takes to communicate, but you don't want to, I definitely don't want to wait another 5 months to get an answer back on this 3 million. You know what I'm saying? Or even 3 months or whatever it is. It's just the fact of, it's like, I waited 5 million and got 10. I could make this 10 work or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I don't want to wait another 5 months. Mm-hmm. And I think time has something to do with it. Like looking back, hindsight is 20/20. But when you looking at it and you asking for something, and he come, and even that, it's like, man, Eric, he gave such and such 18, he gave such and such 22, he gave such and such 8, he gave you 10. It's like, all right, bet, let's work, and you get to work, and then it's like,
well, if I remember the interview correctly, and who they were interviewing,
I thought we established. No, I'm fucking with you. Bro, this isn't Famo's first time messing with large quantities of cash from what he did before he got locked up. This is after he got locked up. This is once he gets back out. You know what I'm saying? Let's put the whole picture 14
into play.
years.
You know what I'm saying? Almost like the paid in full shit. When the frog face nigga came back out, you know what I'm saying? Kermit came back out or whatever. He was used to touching real cash. He understood the maneuvers and this and that or whatever. But now I have to be under someone else's understanding, which I'm sure he may have felt the way, but he was still cool with, right? I think he felt as though dude played him in the sense of Jay-Z.
Okay.
He played him in the sense of, what are you doing? Not as a cat who has been dealing with real money and real business understandings with real cash.
And I think that's
if I come back and tell you I may need 3 more mil, you know what I'm saying?
But I think it's also to your point, or to what you're saying, dealing with real money and then versus dealing with banks. You don't know how much is Jay-Z versus how much is administrative.
I'll give you that.
It's just the fact that
that's why he said he needed more. He got more questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is just how shit moves. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got
when you 14 years in, you don't know how shit move like that no more.
But even still, I'm used to using money. I put my money on the table. We make the deal. We got the deal or not. I'm not used to hiring this nigga, a lawyer, to then go and hire a business manager or a real estate person just to show it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those different steps to a street nigga is like, that's money. Why is these niggas taking our money?
Just giving away money?
And every time, and if we do that, it's 1%, 2%. And it's like, nigga, no. Like I'm trying to get this done at the lowest amount and think I can take $1 million away or whatever. You
because I've seen it before. This isn't nothing new. But you know what I'm saying? Why are you going through these avenues?
So he could be mad at Jay-Z and he should really be mad at the system or the red tape of things.
Well, honestly,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
because of that probably was part of the reason it took him 5 months to get back to him, because it's not like in reality, motherfuckers really ain't got like 10 million cash sitting around, or they got 10 million in the bank.
Or it take 5 months to move 10 million, or so I can move it to an ex-felon.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull I'm gonna pull this over here from this.
I gotta wait for that to clear
over here and move
this. To answer your question, I don't think neither one of them were wrong.
Well, Jay ain't wrong.
They were both. I understand why you say Jay wasn't wrong. I understand Buddy and where he was coming from in that understanding, especially if, let's say, this is one of your underlings. You know what I'm saying?
Don't talk to me like that.
there's a way to communicate.
You're the underling, like you just said.
No.
You don't know you're the underling?
No, you're the no. I'm talking about him to Jay-Z. Right.
Yeah.
You the little man, you know what I'm saying? I just got put away for a minute or whatever. Now you got a different twist going on, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Brother need to get put back on though, you know what I'm saying? But now, like I said, it go to the paid in full shit. Now it's like,
but here's the thing. Again, he's right to feel that way. The only error, and it's just niggas being niggas. Mm-hmm. Tell him. Have the conversation.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. How much of that is ego?
Have the conversation.
No.
Because that nigga probably would have been like, for real.
I knew they was gonna do that.
what did dude say?
Right.
What did dude say? He said,
Tell him,
what
come
did,
back
what,
with
I
12.
was-
Or he'd be like, I was afraid of that.
What did he say, Jay-Z said?
Come back with 12.
What did Jay-Z say he said? Right. What did Jay-Z
And
say
tell him
he
I
said?
said.
Yeah,
You know
tell him I said.
You know how your mama send you to the store with a note?
Who knows
No.
how he
I
reacts
talk to Jay
that
directly.
shit.
Yeah. Call me when you get in the meeting.
If you just go by
Call this number when you get in the meeting.
if you just
know
go
what I'm
by
saying? Like,
if you just go by what he said in the
when
interview,
they,
it's like no, I
I can see both sides, but even still, but even still, a person knowing that I've been away for 14 years, I don't know how. Let's just see how much power this nigga got. Because how many times you done seen people say like, I was trying to get the deal done. They said they wanted this price, but they really just wanted to talk to Shaq. When Shaq showed up or he called on the call, everybody was happy and we got the deal done because Shaq or because this person actually showed up and walked in and got the deal done versus all these representatives.
See,
so it's like you really wanted to just meet this person. You know
I really wish you had played the whole, or at least not the whole.
We played a lot.
It's long.
Whoa, it is 2 minutes prior.
It's on This Is 50.
Than what you played, because that actually explains what you just said. You know what I'm saying? Bro came out the demo. He hollered at Buddy. You and was like, "Hey, you want to give me this or that or whatever? I don't want none of that. I want this right here. You give me this right here." You know what I'm saying? We square.
But while he was waiting on that, he said, "While I'm waiting on this thing that I asked for, I found this youth center down south that I pitched to him." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they wanted this thing, and Jay was trying to work on this thing, and he was like, "Well, why are we doing that? This is available." And he was trying to get Jay to get it. Like, and he thought it'd be a good idea to like tell him about it. Like, man, your team could really work with this. It got all of these things in it. And Jay pivoted and was like, "You do it. I'm gonna give you the money and get that shit done." And then that's what you heard. When they found out he was attached, they raised the price, and then he said no. So, I mean,
I forget who mentioned Jay-Z on that to make him attached. I remember the whole, except that part. You know what I'm saying? I want to say they went and found out.
They had already been talking about it. They were talking about his hustling and who used to hustle, who didn't, and all that.
And when you're doing that type of deal, people are investigating everything about it.
I know that, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. He don't know all the moving parts of it. And
but that's why I don't blame nobody.
That's pride and ego to not want to ask. It's like, give me the money, let me get this done. You know I can get shit done. I get shit done. And now you in deeper water than you expected. And it's like,
or even
you don't think it's pride and ego to say, you know what, I did say I was gonna take care of you. Here you go. Go ahead. And you put me out here in a piranha pit that I don't know how to navigate through because I haven't
pitched this to me.
Wait a second. No.
I didn't put you in nothing.
I pitched this to you with the understanding of how things move in 1992.
Then you say, no, I don't want that then. I want what I asked for.
I'm not expecting for you to play me like, here you go. Let's see what you do. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Knowing that I made.
If you think it's an idea, here's $10 million, get it done. And if it's like, no, I still want that plan A, I really want that. I want to do that. Like, I mean, if that's don't
honestly,
just take.
He should have gave him the other $3 million.
But what I'm saying is,
but he didn't get the chance.
I get it.
He didn't get the chance.
I get it. No, I get it. But
Jay-Z probably watching this like, oh, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
Like, he said, I never talked to him again. Like, Jay-Z is like, that's what happened with that.
That's why I can't blame neither one. I get both sides. If I had to lean this way or that way, I don't know which way. I lean this way today on Friday. It'll probably change tomorrow, and then again on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what everything.
It's.
I just like using that to segue. It's always good to say.
Hey, can
it sound like we fight. It sound like we fight. Motherfuckers like, oh, this nigga got up. He done flipped the table over. You had sent me something to play. That nigga got up like he was fucking
shit.
Like the pee was coming out. Oh shit, man. Darren Waller. What else we had to talk about? Trump was convicted. We could talk about that till he get back. He don't know nothing about it. He don't give a fuck. Did you think he was gonna be convicted?
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna be. I thought they was gonna. I thought they was gonna hang the jury or whatever they do.
No, I thought he was gonna be convicted.
Because all you needed was one motherfucker to stand out and be like, "Is this a reasonable doubt?" Like where they just need a reasonable doubt.
Yeah,
It was a jury of his peers, right?
yeah.
Oh, so if I thought he could have bought one motherfucker.
Nah, you know what they're trying to do too now on the internet. You know what they're trying to find out.
What?
They hacking hard to try to find out who them jurors are. And that's the shit that it's like,
Yeah, 'cause he
all
couldn't
right,
get
now we're just the idea that
Where was this trial at?
New York.
Oh shit.
And that's the thing. That's the thing where it's like you got motherfuckers really out here searching for people's
No, I'm saying no.
Oh, time.
identities and shit, and that never. Yeah, that's not gonna be. You know
If
what
you're
I'm
just
saying?
joining us, we're talking about Trump being convicted.
On all 34, huh?
Here's the. You know what? Here's
34
the funny thing.
felonies?
And he could still be president. Here's my problem.
Hey, stop.
Not even to
I'm
still be
saying,
president.
no, but he
There's
can't.
motherfuckers
It's
that
retarded.
work for the government that if they get charged with a felony, they'll lose their federal job. But he can be president.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This nigga left some. You left something in? Oh, appreciate it. Thought he left a little pee in.
Yeah.
He didn't get it all out. Creative narrative. You know we getting old.
Yeah.
Pancreas. Is that where pee come from?
No, man, that's pancreas.
Fucking
But
people.
this
I ain't got you
pancreas.
your
Nah,
own
that's
young
too much.
shit.
I
You
can't do
good.
that.
There you go.
This nigga
you
said.
can't
This
do that.
nigga said pancreas.
Yeah.
Pancreas. No, pee come from
It's
his bladder.
pancreas.
That's where your
Yeah.
pee come from. It's something with a pee. What is it?
Your bladder. I swear.
This nigga's out his fucking mind.
I had half a pee.
You did not go to biology class.
I
at
did,
all.
but we learned about single cell organisms.
What are those? Name me one.
Amoeba.
5.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Nah, you got
I'm
it.
good with my age.
Hey,
See that? I got my mind, amoeba.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, when they get to the,
Oh shit.
I'll tap on any subject. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the D's and the E's, I'll probably go to the Z's. Nah. Nah, that's
Too far.
too far. 26 chapters of this?
No, fuck that.
You know what I want to see though? If I just want to, because you know, maybe the script writer just wants to see pure chaos, meaning
that's what's gonna happen.
that you know everything plays out. He gets sentenced like a week before the convention.
It's in September, correct?
What?
No, not September.
No,
July.
Yeah, his sentencing is
Sentencing
July.
July, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, July 11th is his
6th,
sentencing. Yeah,
11th, okay.
yeah, and I think the convention is like a couple days after that or some shit like
Appeals
that.
last for how long? How long they usually take?
Depends,
Because
man.
he already, you know what I'm saying, put that shit in or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Regardless
that's
of
why they
what
say
it
they don't
is,
think
so-
you're going to do jail time because the appeal going to be up.
Right, and he's sitting there like, regardless of nothing, I see you at the poll November 4th. So obviously,
But
it's
do
got
y'all-
to be
do y'all know-
longer
because there's nothing
than
to say that he
Do
can't.
y'all know any Trump supporters? I'm sorry.
Trump supporters. I know
Not-
I know
that-
Republicans.
By supporters, I
don't know-
mean vote. The people that have voted.
I don't necessarily. I'm necessarily not even
Besides LeBron.
not even my Republican friends have said that they voted for Trump.
So they are.
So I don't know.
All right.
No, like I said,
Here's the thing.
I'm
No, 'cause
Democratic and
know
I'm
what
voting for.
No, because I want to ask
that.
people, does this change anything for them? Because I don't think it does. But we already are like, you know what I'm saying? I don't as black people.
Wait, why would
Why would it?
yes?
I mean, because some of them are pretty law abiding or like,
20.
you know what I'm saying? Sheriffs. He has a lot of the
I agree.
law
I agree.
enforcement community.
The problem is
teachers
problem
and all of
with
them.
that is
You
that
got the-
he's already convinced them that he didn't get a fair trial as far as law is concerned.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Even then, that's
No,
enough.
and that's what I'm asking. But some people,
but
some people believe in the.
I get you.
I'm saying to those like people that may work in the courts that they believe more in the courts system. That like I believe in justice. I believe this is. I know
Beyond anything.
Like I know how juries are picked. They was picked fairly. I know how this worked. This shit was fair.
But they
you know
still
what
a
I'm saying?
Trump supporter.
But they still a Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like we
They would
seen this
continue.
shit.
They would continue to be. Listen, to just what you said. The people who are in those systems know how those systems work, or this or that or whatever. Any small thing fractures that whole understanding as far as they're concerned to their wants. You know what I'm saying? So let's say they ain't supposed to do that one thing out of the 85, you know what I'm saying, that was so minuscule.
Yeah, they more loyal to
They
the
gonna be-
overall thing.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that about Republicans. They be like, no, the mission is the mission.
The mission's the mission.
And he's the man that can get
hey,
it done.
right there. Hey, do
I
you
don't give a
understand
fuck.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's a horrible
Hey,
man. I get it.
Get
but
it. Got it. Good.
how many
Check it out.
Supreme Court justices will you think he gonna? Yeah,
Come on,
he
man.
gonna fight for our Supreme Court.
It's a bigger understanding than that.
Here's the thing.
That's where
like,
we fall. We don't have a big understanding.
It be right in front of us. We not looking. 5 years. Nah, fuck that.
Do you think it'll get?
Give me $100 now.
Do you think it'll get passed in the appeals court?
Yeah.
Yes.
He'll be president.
I think it'll
he's
get
gonna be
passed.
president.
No. I mean, the court case can still carry. Again, there's
How
nothing.
many?
When they
There's
appeal-
here's the thing. He can legally. There's nothing. There's no
Yeah.
law that
No, he can
says that
still run,
he can
yeah.
still run. He can still be president. All that can
I'm
happen.
saying, and while the appeal process is happening,
Yep.
he'll become president. And so then the first thing on his desk is, hand me my file, please.
Yeah,
You know
acquit
what I'm saying?
itself.
I'm going to put this judge in. I'm going to
gonna
lunch
get
with
this
him
on out of
on
here.
Monday, and we're gonna talk this, and then whatever y'all want to do about the United States, we'll do on Tuesday. But Monday, I'm taking care of it. The first thing that's order number one, nigga.
And there's honestly,
And if they want to do something, I'll put an executive order in. Like, what the
I
fuck
hate
y'all
that you
talking
did
about?
that
Nigga,
because I didn't want to go this far in.
Nah, we got other shit to talk
No,
about.
but
Boston, nigga.
I'm multi that you did that because
Boston, Dallas.
Because check this out. That may be one of the single hand
That
greatest
scenario is going to happen.
Pandora boxes you ever want to see
Because it's
in
a-
your life.
it's a-
I mean, in your lifetime. Like
opens
seriously.
up some
Because
bullshit.
now you have set a precedent. Now, you know what I'm saying? Let's say
Did they rule? Wait. I'm speaking to your same point of the Pandora box of the a president being able to assassinate his enemies, foreign or domestic, and they was like, did they rule on that yet? Because I know it was at the Supreme Court, and I heard the arguments like last week or 2 weeks ago.
I'm not sure.
That's Pandora. That right there, like it. The fact that they even had to argue that and be like,
who brought that up? I know who did. I know when he said it.
I think that was Obama.
It was not.
No, I'm saying because Obama hit somebody with a drone strike, and they was trying
But
to
that's
say,
not. That's
That's
different.
Trump.
That's
It's
different.
straight
That's
from
flat out different. Trump is
think the
talking
wheels
about.
got-
Trump is talking about being proactive.
Oh,
Goddamn.
I know. I think that's when it got wheels. When it was like, oh shit, y'all brought up the
You know what I'm
argument, so
saying?
we could probably use their argument. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
see, that's what I'm saying.
I think
Okay.
that's when the wheels
So watch
start
this.
turning.
Watch this. Now we can murk anybody. I can do whatever I want, felony or not. I got brothers, cousins, and this or that in the bank for felonies, but this thing could be president with the understanding of his jail time dismissed because he's president. You
Obama-
don't want to open that because
Obama hit
now
an
you can do
American
whatever the fuck you
citizen
want.
on foreign soil, and people were like, "Is that?" He's like, "Well, he's American, but he's on foreign soil doing this, but he's American." That created this now where they like,
I'm not gonna say. I'm
what
not
if he
gonna-
foreign on America?
You
What if
think-
we switch it?
So that's the seed. You think that's the seed to now?
think so.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's happened so many times.
Right.
No,
That.
not,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you just don't hear about it.
I
Heard
think-
about it because it's Obama. Because it's Obama.
So we hearing about Trump because it's Trump?
Does 9/11
What are you talking about?
I have a
Trump will
question.
tell you.
Hey,
That's the Supreme Court?
Trump's so arrogant, he'll
does
tell
9/11
you.
count?
So maybe the wheels started there.
There we go.
The wheels started
What
there.
about Oklahoma City?
Huh?
You saying the government did that?
Well, you
Well,
know,
why not?
I mean,
Whoa.
they,
Here we go.
That
they
was,
tried.
that was because of Waco.
Listen,
that was because of Waco.
Hey,
No.
So it
They
wasn't because of Waco.
They
You
tried
ain't talk to me.
Hey, look, this is the thing, right? When years ago, rabbit hole
Was it 'cause of Waco?
YouTube rabbit hole. There was a whole conspiracy that dude was a former blah 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 blah.
Kordesh.
No, I ain't talking about Waco. I'm talking about Oklahoma City was Timothy McVeigh. Yeah.
That was Waco.
No, we got to
No,
flip.
Oklahoma. No, Waco was.
Tim McVeigh.
I'm talking
who
about the
not saying
bombing.
The first thing.
That's
daycare center?
Kadesh. Whatever the fuck it was.
That's David Koresh, and that's
Koresh.
that's Waco.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm saying Oklahoma. I
He's talking
said
about
Oklahoma City. Literally, Tim McVeigh. I said Oklahoma
said
City
McVeigh.
bombing, and you keep going Waco. No, I'm talking
Right.
about Oklahoma City.
Right.
The Oklahoma City bombing, which had a daycare at the bottom, the federal building in Oklahoma City, was because his parents, Timothy McVeigh, it was 1 year or 2 years. It was on the same day as the Waco shit, It was the anniversary of that.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the connection.
because of that.
No. Them saying that's the connection they try to play. And what they were saying was, it was like, yeah, no, that really wasn't it. Like, yeah, no, that's the.
No, I thought you said the government.
No,
did.
they scapegoated him.
Okay.
They no. No, they basically
Don't
more or
put nothing
less.
on my government jacket.
No, they
Please
We got enough.
keep that shit where it's at, dog.
It's the greatest country in the world.
What is?
they scapegoated.
World.
They scapegoated him because they were trying to figure out how to blow up a building like that because it was made similar to.
The World Trade.
Yes.
Can't say that.
The World Trade. What the fuck you mean, dog?
That's a theory out there. That's a theory out there. Wait, hold on. There's a theory out there.
How much you believe
the
that?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Well, talking about
theory.
how much do you believe that?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Only thing I
You giving it 50-50?
Only thing I somewhat
you
believe.
You giving it 50-50 or less?
Those planes didn't collapse those buildings.
Oh, here we go.
That's
right.
that's about it.
I used to be a construction engineer, bricklayer. I know that is impossible.
I just know.
Steve, I literally know what I saw and what they told me is impossible. It's impossible.
I don't know which button it is.
No, y'all good.
It's impossible.
You didn't skip biology class. Oh, that's science.
Nigga.
That nigga said biology class.
Because you hit me with the biology.
Right. So you know what I'm saying?
Try
Yeah.
to get him back.
Yeah, it didn't work.
My segue is shitting on you and then segue.
Fine, shit on me. What?
Absolutely appalling, shameful, and frightening that these are the type of educators that are in an elementary school teaching our children. But now we got a teacher in the classroom on school hours, stripping down
right
butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic hair. This is a disgrace and a shame that this is the type of educator and teacher that is in the classroom. And she made multiple videos. Yes, the district was unaware until we brought this to their attention. If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do?
What you got to say for
What in the fuck did I just see?
You have to
dog?
see you have to see the clip of what she did too.
They showed like a
Yeah,
slipper.
there's a side by side.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, where they show what she actually did, but
She got little shorties. That's not like high school. What is this?
My man's it said elementary school. That
You just said it too.
I mean, that's like first grade though type shit.
saw was cellulite. It is not a funny situation.
Where is that at?
Stripping down butt naked,
Where's
bending
this?
over, and showing
Texas.
everything on the video, and all you could see was
She did it more than
cellulite
once?
hanging in pubic.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Yeah,
is a
with an
disgrace
ID
and
on.
a shame that this is the type of educator and teacher.
What do you
that is in
want to
the
ask me,
classroom.
Steve? I don't.
You
wanna-
represent for the teachers, man. What
God
the fuck is going on with these
damn.
teachers, man? Why are they such low quality now, man? Miss McCune would never.
Never.
Miss Martin, my
Miss
God.
Martin may shake your ass. If she saw that bitch, she'd probably beat that bitch ass. I swear to
Miss
God.
Howard would beat you till you was naked.
Howard? She couldn't even. Hey, man, listen to me.
Wouldn't dare do it in front of Mr. Moore. Bang.
All you saw was cellulite and pubic hair.
Well, I can't knock him for what he said. I've never seen or heard about this. How long ago was this?
This is recent, like this
just
week
been
it came.
removed.
Yeah, she just removed like this
Down
week. And that
south?
was- yeah, Texas.
Texas.
Houston, yeah.
Can I? What,
Yeah,
was
yes,
she,
you may. Go.
Was she doing it for the ground?
Or fix
No, I
that.
think she was OF or something. She
Oh,
had
what?
she had a site or something.
You know, Twitter is super. They didn't flood the floodgates. She trying to get followers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She does not represent us educators at all.
She had an idea. It said,
No,
it said educator.
no. I mean, as a
Here's the thing: there haven't teachers been fired for having OnlyFans account, even if they're not doing it on school grounds.
yes,
This a charge? Is this a charge? What's the charge they can hit her with?
that exposure in a public place.
Yeah.
What about with the kids? Or something?
Fuck that. Whoa, fuck
Even
that.
if the
That's in the contract, nigga. You're gone.
Yeah, even if the kids aren't there, it's just you can't do that
Nigga,
shit
you
on property.
gone. That's like smoking a square. I go with the smallest thing, smoking a square in the bathroom.
Here's the other
You can't
thing.
do
Who
it.
are you turning on with that background? Like, ain't that pedophile? Like, ain't that like? Aren't you trying to?
I don't.
If I was trying to convict her, like convict her,
You get throw
all that in
like,
there.
you grooming, you doing all, you trying to get.
You heard what I said. I'm like, nigga, that can't be past first grade. I'm looking at the decorum. You know what I'm saying?
It's really fucked up if she was on some shit like kids was on recess or some shit like that.
Dude, my thing is, and folks motherfuckers be coming at me so strong. I don't know why when I just be telling the truth. This attention dopamine fix.
Nobody comes at you strong about that. People seeking attention. I think everybody agrees.
Well, most of the time it be about something I see like that. Like a lady doing this and that.
Person,
right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Instead of the action,
they don't see.
Oh, you just hate women. No, the lady is at the job.
You see, that's a common thing for you.
The lady is at the job. She's at the job, exposing
I don't
herself.
think anybody would argue you on that though. And be like, no, you hate women.
I know what you're saying, but he's saying it in the idea of, in the sense of social media posts,
right?
In the sense of how they walk in a room depending on who's there, like
right?
At our age, like
the dopamine for a 40-year-old to want attention that strong.
The change of behavior.
You know better, or you should know better. These are 20-year-old, 20-year-old, mid-20-year-old type games you playing. 40-year-olds,
it shouldn't work.
35 to 40-year-olds should actually know better.
I'd be mad when it worked.
Because
it tricks everybody else into thinking, oh well, shit.
Not on me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not so much mad at her. I'm more mad at the people. Like, why are y'all giving her that attention? Y'all know that she is.
It keeps going. You know that
half
shit.
Naked for she ain't got no dad.
It goes in a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? So those same people who post are the ones who constantly see it. You know what I'm saying?
But those are there. I put this on my soul. That's my first time saying that, and I tell you, it's probably people defending what she doing.
They shouldn't be teachers. Or I don't think it's teachers. It's not. I don't think
the only thing they ever say is like she shouldn't do it in the classroom. So something like this or that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, obviously, she don't give a fuck where. If I get these likes, if I get this attention, if I get this understanding.
The
cellulite and pubic hair.
That's what he said. That's what the pastor said.
That's what I said.
It's hard to love. It's hard to be free.
I like the track already.
It's hard to give all of your soul.
Hey, this is my man Darren Waller, y'all. Tight end for the Raiders.
He has a fake.
He's talking about something serious.
He has a fake Kelsey Plum, who is his ex-wife.
Hey! Give me some more.
The nights we opened up and we knew how much that you and I.
The auto-tune.
How long I gotta climb up this hill.
Come on, man.
I'm tired and I wanna be still.
That's hard on your sleeve shit.
Imagine if we fell out of tune. Cause fuck, who knew that love could kill?
Okay.
All right.
No, what you mean?
We can talk about it. No. Yeah, because I want you to see the ending. I want y'all to see the ending of this video. This is something you definitely should have played. I want you all to see the ending of this video, right?
All right. So what's happening at the end?
Yeah, about that. Leave it there. Maybe need to take it back. God damn it.
You don't know.
Yeah, the nigga's down. Take the shit back.
Yeah, you gotta take it back. Yeah, he's already down. You gotta take it back till he's standing up, hugging her.
He just hugged her. And then he
tripped. What the fuck was that?
He tripped and fell?
No.
Fucking iPhone.
Nah, that's because I'm He thought his love was real.
Stabbed him in the back. With a demo. Hey, go back on your old time and watch the knife she hit this nigga with.
Here's the thing.
She bogus as fuck for using that motherfucking Game of Thrones ass knife, dude.
How he died right away? He didn't play football or no?
But he didn't actually, because
what they gotta do with a blade through your shit?
Because he kept closing his eyes when the water hit him in the face and he was laying down. So it was like,
so he was a horrible actor.
Yeah.
This man, so.
Oh wait, hold on. Right. So that I just want to say this, and then y'all can say whatever y'all want. Right. So you would think that video is him trying to say that she stabbed him in the back.
Right.
Right. He came out and said that the entire video was a mirror and a metaphor, and she
For what?
was her and he was him. No, they filed for divorce and they're done. Oh, she's a
Why would she have to lie? He's clearly lying when he said that.
She a 2-time back-to-back. No, that's what she said. She kind of she hasn't talked about it.
That.
She hasn't talked about it, but she said in the statement basically,
y'all believe it's a metaphor and mirror?
Well, that's what he said.
That's what he said. Well, how you want?
I asked you, do you believe what he said?
Yeah,
from the information I had prior to me seeing it.
Yeah, I can believe it. But it's a weird way to do that when you.
That's tough.
Y'all go.
Yeah, have it.
That's tough. What?
Shut
your ass.
So you take it at the simple. Oh yeah, she stabbed him in the back.
Yeah, and they divorced. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't need no explanation. You don't got to explain what I just saw. You just gave me a visual. You just gave me an explanation. Don't explain the explanation. That makes it a lie.
The explanation makes it a lie.
Yeah, because the video was an explanation. So you explain an explanation. Explanation.
But that would be pretty bad.
Yeah, it's bad. He bad. Like we saw it. You saw it bad. What else did you?
Oh, that motherfucking. So, y'all remember when them people got in that sardines can and went down to see the depths of the ocean?
Billionaire from Ohio going to redo it
because you know they don't.
What's your take on that? You brought that up too.
I did. There's a billionaire in Ohio who, because you talked over me. There's a billionaire in Ohio that is determined to show that the science now is greater. And
that the industry isn't.
How do you put it?
Fucked up,
right.
Debunked, whatever you.
So he's gonna do the same shit, y'all.
I think you're gonna win.
Get prepared for either another cry or another laugh.
The ancestors like, bring your ass on down here. Come on.
You can't beat.
He a billionaire. He gonna build something though.
You can't.
He gonna get Elon to knock on it. He gonna get everybody to test it a little bit. I think they gonna have
science is science. You trying to drop down to where, literally,
I thought it was
prehistoric shit is down there.
I thought it was other successful shit that went down there.
Yeah, bigger.
Vessels. That small, holding that much pressure. That's the problem.
They got to make it
trying to contain that pressure.
They got to make it fart or something.
James Cameron.
I understand what you're saying.
James Cameron, crazy ass, when he was making Avatar.
Right, he went down deeper than.
No, he went deeper than that.
Why you want to go that deep anyway?
In fact, he only made Titanic to actually go do that shit.
Yeah,
you got them to pay for it.
Yep.
Yeah, literally.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then Avatar, he went further down. Like he went to the whatever trench.
Cass is nuts, dude. I understand pressure and 1,000 leagues under the sea.
I think it's more successful for you to explode than to make it. Because like I think it's because I never heard of the successful missions as much as like when that explode, that shit was everywhere.
Smaller vessels, yeah, that is too.
What else is it gonna do?
Why you want to go down there anyway? You can't touch shit. Why you want to go down there?
Submarines and shit like that go down there. You know,
that's my point. They were sitting there talking about.
So why you can't just go in a submarine?
Because you want to see it.
Right. That's what they were saying. It's not like the sub or a drone. You're there and you can see blah blah blah. And them people ain't back.
They saw it.
They saw it. That's all they saw.
Know what it is,
they got closer than you can ever get.
They watching too many movies like The Meg and shit because they got them vehicles that's in that movie where they going all down the depths and fucking seas and these little fucking like
even
circular
then,
like ass fucking
shooting that shit in the pool.
If you
paying bread, the motherfuckers be like, oh, I can this shit real. This shit working.
If you paying bread for that, send one down there unmanned and let that bitch go as far the fuck as it goes. I'm not taking your hypothesis. Well, maybe. Well, shit. Hey, 70-30.
Them niggas sitting around passing the joint around like, you know where he fucked up. And he like, I'm going to fix it.
So on top of that, watch this. That first shit, niggas knew they were going to die.
No, they didn't. Nobody knows.
No.
They paid $250,000.
No, listen what I'm saying. It did not blow. No, it did not blow up immediately. The understanding was if we don't do this, if we don't get this, we're done. That alone lets you know you are on a clock. Imagine that with no liquor, no dope. Man, please.
How long did it take him to get down there?
Longer than it take you to swim up.
Yeah, I am all right. All right.
I can't.
It's just like he's like I don't want
Niggas don't fuck with water like that anyway.
I ain't a problem with it. I just don't want to be on no
Control
little ass
water.
shit like that. I'll go on a submarine or some shit like that. Like I'll go
Would
on
you
a-
get in water with no border where you can't see? You look all around and there's nowhere to like they could drop you out of a helicopter.
Would I just for fun? No.
For anything.
No. No, I'm straight. I'm good. No, I'm all right. Because if it's warm, it has to be warm water because that's the only way you would begin
we
to
know
do
you
that
don't fuck
shit.
with cold. We know.
No,
You ain't that clear.
nigga, you gonna jump?
Jesus fucking
So,
Christ.
can I ask you a question?
What the
So I ask you a question. You want to jump? You want to jump in cold water? Yeah, I'm just saying. Like you would jump in cold water.
It depends. What am I jumping out of? A burning building?
This nigga like, if it ain't the Mediterranean, I ain't getting in that bitch.
Salt sea.
Where?
Hey, come on,
can you
dog.
can you explain to me where you gonna be to jump into some cold water from a burning building?
You don't know, man. A boat.
We were talking about the middle of
My boat could be on fire.
So the boat got a building on it.
So he about to fuck you up. Stop. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, Steve. Get out.
I don't know. I can go back to sports. I wanted to talk about Boston and Dallas in the last series.
Cool.
It was really good. I know you got to go, nigga. You always got to go.
Jesus Christ. So I could have just
You
said.
don't care,
I
nigga.
coulda-
They saw you.
What'd I do?
And they heard it.
I did this. Look at the camera. What you see? Tell me what you see. Chill the fuck out.
I know.
Jesus
Everybody
fucking
knows,
Christ.
you know.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. It's
Everybody
crazy.
knows.
Sports Illustrated back.
What?
They had Gayle King, your girl.
What do you mean they back?
What you mean they back to what? Doing what?
Then they fired everybody. Didn't they get rid of everybody because of the gay
For
shit?
the most part.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, they came back with their first issue.
Really?
And they
Was
put-
it, sure it wasn't AI? Because they was using AI and then they
Was-
said it wasn't AI and then
It was Gayle
it
King.
was AI.
It was Gayle King.
What was
you
it? A
sure
whole
it was
issue?
Gayle King?
When you say it was an
'Cause I
issue-
ain't heard shit
Wait,
about what you
what
talking
was it
about.
though? When you say Sports Illustrated, it wasn't a
Cover. She got the cover of Sports Illustrated. Gayle King. Got the, when they
That's
came,
gotta be the last shit.
They came back with her.
Nah, I don't know what.
So it was AI.
She was in a bathing suit, so there you go.
Hey, I could have did it better if that was it.
That was, yeah.
Other little quick hits. I guess we can go to the playoff. I was gonna say the X-Men '97.
I haven't
That
watched,
shit ended.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched any of it?
No, because I intentionally. That was one of them things. It was like, no, I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not.
Doing it with them, literally.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not doing it. I'm not gonna watch it with y'all,
Nah,
literally.
man, no.
What did
Saw
you?
it all? Did you see it all?
What'd you think? I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna let you go first.
Did you see it all?
Nah, I yes.
Where
and
you
no.
at? Where you at?
All of it played.
No, I'm saying so.
All of it played.
But where you at? So I can.
No, go ahead. It's for the audience. It's over. And it's been over for a while. So the audience,
Yes,
they
you
can
can
vibe with you.
proceed. There's. I don't believe in the spoiler alert shit.
As far as
I don't either.
It doesn't matter.
okay, so I'm gonna say this starting with a different entity. Y'all know Batman, right? I think the Batman the animated series
This is when you talk to the audience. No, I'm talking shit.
with my man. Damn, he just passed. Conroy, my man Conroy as the voice,
Yeah.
almost like Buddy is the Joker. You know what I'm saying? But that series to me is what Batman is. You know what I'm saying? It encompasses everything. You know what I'm saying?
Not Ben Affleck.
It's crazy that he just said that one series encompasses 30 years of.
No, but it does. I mean, it on a scale like this, past, present, and future, you can always go back to Batman the animated series. The topics are a grown adult shit.
That I agree with.
They started that off at 7:00 on Channel 32 on Sunday nights. That's
good
how
shit.
they want.
No, that was good shit.
And this is what X-Men 97 decided to do. To me, this is the definitive understanding of how an X-Men anything is supposed to look like. The best X-Men movie put together was X2. Flat out. If you ask anybody who didn't watch it, they'd be like, clearly. After that, as far as movies concerned, you got to go like 10 years later to when Futures Past came out, right? Or because some people don't even like First Class, or they don't put it in that. I do. First Class was dope as fuck to me. All right, but there's so many other iterations of an X-Men anything in between there. Even if you want to put the Wolverine movies in there, X-Men '97 to me is one of the greatest series ever made. Just like that Batman the animated series. I don't know how the seasons are gonna go, but this first season, I put that up there top 10 with any series that was ever made. I'm talking about MASH.
They only can fall off.
I'm talking about I'm dead ass.
They only can fall off.
Sir, I am dead
the
ass.
claim that you see
Dead
around
ass.
the board is so light. Like Rotten Tomatoes gave it 100. I ain't never seen that, right? So for that to happen, it's like anything you do next, like you got to just leave it alone. Just do something else.
I just say,
just
fuck
leave it alone.
Hey,
Like,
leave everybody on the cliffhanger.
we
Fuck
made
it.
history.
I won.
Everybody go get a job.
I won.
Like everybody go get your like. This
They
the only
already
thing,
got 2 and 3 going.
I'm just saying, it's the only thing you put on your resume.
You know what? Someone was kind of like that. Like, well, certain people, Game of Thrones, it wasn't 100, but when Game of Thrones, when people watched that first season, and it was like, especially when everybody watched it, and people, you had their people was like, I don't get it, it's slow. Once they got into it, they was like, oh man, this shit,
This shit,
this shit is
that shit is downhill. Once
me,
you
I
start
have
watching,
heard-
shit is like, oh my god. Look, I was working there, and I literally contemplating calling off. Like, nigga, I stayed up so late, and I don't.
For Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I've heard these things.
I'm gonna call off. Fuck, I'm gonna call off. And then here's the thing: you watch 3 of them sleep, and then wake up and be like, I could have went to work. This motherfucker 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard these things, but that X-Men '97, the storytelling, it's not just a cartoon. It's literally like storytelling. You know what I'm saying? And now,
it's good storytelling.
Now we're 30 years in the future to where you're not held back. You know what I'm saying? As far as how you're going to tell this or that or whatever, because we're not dealing with Saturday morning cartoon. We on a major Joan who we are catering to the 40-year-olds who actually was there.
Yeah, we don't have to put that much water in and dilute it. Yeah,
the comfortability of adult cartoons, right? And you're in a space where you can really make an adult cartoon.
I think Disney is smart because I'm sure they got a lot of adult subscriptions that they didn't have, where a lot of people was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they age range, I would say, used to be like probably 18.
Well, when you hit
I think that's why they did the shit with Hulu.
Yeah.
And also, I think they're trying to do something too with forcing you to create a kid's profile.
Yo, they do. That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of like forcing you to be like, because it used to be we
and you got to put your birthday in, not just
cool.
creating a kid's profile.
Yeah.
But and that's the thing, because we have it and we're getting it from somebody else that just added Ellie. So when I put mine in, I gotta add my birthday, and then you see a whole different thing. Yes. So it's like, I'm gonna put in the oldest birthday just so I can get all of the content. So, Boston, Dallas, Indiana, out of there.
Yeah.
On the way out the door.
We ain't gonna talk. Who cares?
Why don't you care? I care.
Boston and Indiana.
No, Boston and Dallas.
Oh no. He said no because he was saying because that happened
last time we recorded. Yeah.
And Minnesota happened. And
then, who said Indiana?
I said
he did. He said Indiana. We ain't got to talk about that.
Theirs, motherfucking.
But
Halliburton did get hurt. I think if he didn't, they would have got one game. I do got something
about Minnesota.
Then they would have got one game. I think they would have got one game.
Only thing I want to say about Minnesota is if Minnesota would have won that last game that they got swept, Boston would have won the series because then they would have gave Boston 2 weeks of rest.
It never works that way. It's usually the opposite. They're going to lose one of those first 2 games at home.
Because they so rested?
No, they're going to. Here's the thing. They're bad. This is going to be an interesting series because Boston is bad.
That's what I want you to hear. That's what I want to hear.
They're bad at home.
Who? Oh.
Yeah, they are. Boston is. Yeah.
Minnesota wins too. Shit.
And Dallas is really, really good on the road. They're not as bad as Boston at home. But they're not great at home.
They can't stop Boston though.
Boston I disagree. I disagree. Check this out.
Boston gonna stop themselves.
They are. I'm about to tell you why. Something that Charles Barkley said Game 3 of that Indiana series, and this is Boston up by 12 points. And it took me back. It took me back in my head because I'm like, this nigga's absolutely right. Said, Boston plays the worst adult offense I've ever seen in my life. You hear that and you be like, but if you deal with basketball, if you've been watching the games, it's like, I get it. Boston runs no plays. They run no sets. Everything is because everyone is talented
when they're
when they're cooking.
No, I'll say when they're healthy.
I mean, no. Even what they got right now without Porzingis, even with Horford, they all play both sides of the ball. They all know how to work with each other, but they do not run no plays.
They play basketball.
No, they don't. They play one-on-one ball, and everybody moves out the side.
That's what I'm saying when they're healthy, because it's not the same with Al Horford on the floor.
I play
because
basketball.
You don't have to respect Al Horford the way you don't have to respect Al Horford the way you have to respect Porzingis outside.
I agree,
and that's the difference when Porzingis isn't playing.
I agree. If they have Porzingis, it changes some things. It does and sways it a lot in my eyes towards Boston. Kyrie and Luka almost went 40-40 last game. 40-40.
Yeah, I agree that they're the most talented.
It looked so fluid.
Most talented backcourt?
No, anything with Jordan.
Stan Van Gundy kept saying it.
Yeah, it's a good argument. Anything with Jordan.
Well, he said offensively talented.
If you got Clay and Steph, they used to do that shit all the time.
But I know
Paul
what he
Pierce
means.
And Ray.
You know what he means. You know what he means. And here's the thing: neither of those people would stay in Clay and Steph can play in the post, and that's why he says everything he says about Luka is Luka can draw fouls and get to the free throw line. Luka can play in the post.
That nigga
Luka can
silky, boy.
Luka can play with the ball. He can play without the ball. That's why this series is gonna be interesting.
It's very interesting.
And how Boston is gonna defend them, because
Tatum gonna be gassed.
No, here's the thing.
No, because Tatum ain't gonna play one.
It's gonna be Jaylen Brown.
It's gonna be Brown.
And they're gonna put.
He's gonna be
because they're gonna
got
put
Drew Holiday. You can put Drew.
Then we catch him every time they switch.
You can put Drew on Kyrie. The Jaylen Brown Doncic shit is gonna be fucked up.
Who's gonna stick Tatum coming down?
PJ Brown.
No,
PJ Washington.
So we
PJ
switch.
Brown. I hope.
I got you. No, excuse me. PJ Washington. PJ Washington is a very good defender.
They gonna catch their ass on the switch every time.
Nah.
If it ain't man to man, where they switching, if they got to switch.
The problem is Drew Holiday's not going to be able to cheat as much as he would like to off the ball playing Kyrie. Like, he's going to want this. I'm telling you, this is going to happen. Because the way they play, PJ Washington is in the corner, right? And especially when Doncic has the ball on the other side of the court, Kyrie is on this side. He's gonna want to cheat, right? And he's not really. He's not really cheating for Kyrie. He's actually cheating because Luka can make that pass from the opposite wing all the way to the goddamn opposite corner on money, right? So he's gonna cheat, and that it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting from that point of view. I think if Porzingis is healthy, and if he was healthy, it would be Boston. Boston would have a much better chance. But right now
who you got?
Dallas, because Dallas.
Who you got?
They're playing so well right now, and
Dallas.
Kyrie.
Boston.
Here's the thing. Are you going to take the over under for Kyrie's points game, the first game in Boston?
He gonna have 30 plus.
No.
Oh, I think that
bet the bread. He gonna have 25 plus.
He gonna have
his mind. Game 1, June 6th. Game 1, June 6th in the Garden or whatever the fuck TD Water, whatever they call that shit. Kyrie,
TD Jake Center.
Because it's gonna be so much hate.
You should watch
so much bullshit thrown in, bro.
Watch this game in surround sound.
Right.
Watch this game. That ain't the same with Porzingis.
No, I'm just saying two people that was traded are returning.
But this is different. They don't
not returning.
Dallas don't really hate Porzingis. The hate for him is in New York.
Yes.
If he went back to New York,
Dallas ain't gonna give a shit about Porzingis like that.
But
I know that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
I don't care.
The likelihood, the odds is just the tension between the
There's
team.
no player in the league hated.
People got jerseys from both. That's gonna be like you gonna have Dallas Porzingis jerseys.
No player in the league is hated like Kyrie is in Boston since LeBron was hated when he went back to Cleveland.
Yeah, no, I get
like
that. I get that.
This shit is gonna be. We haven't heard someone.
But even that is gonna make them hate
like this in
Porzingis more because it's like y'all was hating
time.
on our boy out there like that. We shit on this nigga.
If Porzingis plays, I got Boston in 7. If he does not play,
swept.
No, hell no. Dallas will win in 6. Right, because that's back in Dallas. Dallas will win in 6.
Game 1 and Game 2 are going to be very, very interesting.
Game. It's going to be a split in Boston. I'll put bread on that. I don't know which games
I think it's
it
gonna
is.
I think it's going to be a split too.
TNT show. What the fuck they gonna do?
Well, they got another year, and I think what's going to end up happening is they'll be absorbed by somebody else. The question is Ernie? Are they going to be able? Are they going to? Here's the thing: can they?
Tell the audience what we talking about.
Well, TNT. Well, Warner Brothers CEO said he could match the deal. They didn't match the deal. Said they didn't need NBA. Right. So
Goofies.
The NBA coverage has moved on to NBC. ESPN still has it. Amazon, I think, is
Prime.
the other.
Yes, that's the other.
Is the other carrier.
Yes.
So, and TNT is out the deal.
And TNT is out the deal, which means that show, because all of them were signed. Well, I think they were all signed to TNT.
They were gonna let him out. The problem was Ernie's been there since the beginning of all of that. I mean, because he does other sports for TNT.
He said he would never leave TNT.
He said it's not going to leave TNT, and everybody else on the panel said, "Well, we're not doing this shit without Earl." So get ready to Jamal Crawford.
No,
Candace Parker.
No, Charles Barkley has said the total opposite, somewhat of it, and basically said, "No, we'll get something together." Because again, I think that he may actually leave and go ahead or figure out a way contractually where he can do other stuff with TNT and still work at.
Who you think will leave?
I think he already got that though.
Who you think the first to leave? Charles?
Well, no, they're all.
There's no
NBA coverage on TNT after next year.
They're all gone.
I got that. I'm saying if and they're saying all four of them want to work together.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did?
Which one goes to the NBA first?
Or wherever they go. Which one breaks that 4?
Probably Shaq. He ain't really got no size to nobody like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he got his podcast.
But I mean, so now it's to the highest bidder.
Charles,
right? Now it's to the highest
Charles did specifically say he worked his contract that it basically he has an option if this was to happen when this happens.
You think
so? He's a free agent.
I can believe that.
You think they can create something privately, like a podcast on their own, and just cover it and still have used because all 4 of them got press passes already. They can do that. Eugene McIntyre, shout out to him.
Shout out.
They could do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just do their own thing. And I know they
yes and no.
Until they get a deal.
The problem is with that the networking understanding because unless they really passionate about being
if them 4 said we want to do it by ourselves, they can get some backing. You know what I'm saying?
They would definitely because
they got to fly to each game and they ain't gonna do that. Here's out of pocket. Thing. That's gonna get old quick.
That's what I'm saying.
They need a package.
Well, they don't fly the game. They would just do it in the studio like they do now.
Well, they need a studio.
Either way. See,
I'm saying we need a studio. We need that same. We can't go down from TNT. We got to go up.
And this ain't like Cam's podcast. The game's on every day. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, right? And I guarantee you, if they tried to do it,
do you think they could do it by themselves first?
No. And this is what this is. No. And this is why not to the extent that they do it now, with as far as getting access to players post game, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I think if they were by themselves, they get even more access.
No. What I'm saying, like they do now, they get post game.
Unscripted shit.
They get post game interactions with players now, and that's the interaction that they have with players.
So it's like Zoom calls, Sports Center type.
They would never be able to get that because the NBA would fight tooth and nail and basically put so many restrictions on being able to get that. You want to know why? No, you want to know why? Because NBC, ESPN, and Amazon Prime said, "Hey, we paid you all this money
got a
for
press pass.
This access."
Ernie is pressed though,
but not. I'm telling you, it would.
You can't do it on your own.
I'm telling
you. You say no? You agree?
I'm telling you.
I
disagree. Agree.
Especially
to what he said.
Especially because Amazon.
Do you think they could do it by themselves? Do you think they could produce this show by themselves? Yes or no?
Yes. Let me tell you how. Watch this. Let me tell you how. But by themselves is one thing. Everybody needs a backer.
I'm saying with a backer. I'm saying, but that's what I mean.
So watch this. On the way out the door.
Like Cam and Mace got a backer.
On the way out the door. Check this out. This is when you get Google involved. This is when you get the heavy hitters involved and say, check this out. Us 4 want to continue this understanding, this Emmy Award winning, these numbers that continue to draw. So what we need you to do is put YouTube in that hat. YouTube TV has been coming up You know what I'm saying? Every year, you know what I'm saying? Since it's indoctrinated.
If they get that deal.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You sit back and you say, hey, I need this, right? And now the games are going to be played on the internet, right? Which has lower restrictions and this and that, to where now we can do certain other things. We can get in these locker rooms, depending on, we can have a different type of access. You know what I'm saying? Show a different type of understanding. Speak a whole different type of language.
Look, I'm telling you right now.
I know you like that shit.
I'm telling you. Look, I'm telling you right now. The only reason places like YouTube wouldn't attempt to do that because they have a contract for a certain amount.
I know. That's why I said fuck.
Just this.
We go say fuck it.
No, they're not.
Fuck y'all.
YouTube would be like cool because they're gonna make them content creators.
No, they wouldn't.
And they don't want to be content creators. We're not content creators.
They would get sued because listen. I'm telling you, explain it to you. No, listen.
Don't know everything.
I do. I don't know everything.
No. We got.
No, I don't.
He said it.
We got.
I don't. No, I know about this. This basically. They're paying NBC, Amazon, and ESPN are paying for that access.
I understand.
So if you attempted to do that outside of that umbrella, that access, not saying they couldn't do a show, not saying they couldn't interview players. I'm just saying specifically post game. You
they
wouldn't
could do it the same. I know it wouldn't be the same show.
Because the only other people who do it are who? Local networks.
I think they still
and
could.
local networks have contracts with who?
No, I think they still could, but it wouldn't be in the same package. It wouldn't be like the NBA be like, oh, and now let's kick it to Kenny and da-da-da-da. Yes, it wouldn't be that. But they could still come on. It's just like
it would not be post-game.
State of the Union address when the motherfuckers come on afterwards.
If they promise them a 7% increase in viewership with the way they were going to broadcast their content, they can work that twist.
We gonna get out of here, man.
Because now again, Amazon, you would have a problem with Amazon, ESPN, and NBC because again, they're paying billions and $billion to exclusive rights to what? Access.
Right.
It's not just to the games; it's access.
I understand.
Before we get out of here, I wanted to ask y'all about Vince Staples' CD.
Love it.
You made a CD.
What song should I play on the outro?
The third one.
The Two-Face.
Let's see if it's the same one that y'all talking about.
The Two-Face like number 6. The Two-Face the New Orleans shit. The other shit, I think that one is you talking about Government Cheese.
Shit, Dark Times. He's talking about government. Damn, you know the track list like that already? God damn. Some niggas out here like that.
Like,
now you don't know how many tracks on
13, 11, something like that.
13.
12, yeah.
13.
Really, it's only 10 because.
Why you like the CD so much?
I can relate to it. I can relate to real rap, real bars, real things that are everyday relatable type understanding. And the track selections on top of those remind me of the things I grew up on, just updated. Like that. That you know, I love smooth shit with like this with a piano. Stop it.
You're a piano thought.
Come on.
You're a thought for a piano.
So
he threw that damn.
You said so.
That damn West Coast fucking horn sound from Blue Suede and on the hook.
You know what I'm saying? No. Do you see what I'm saying?
I know.
It just takes me back to like 93, 94. You know what I'm saying? But updated. You know what I mean? I can't deal with non-substance ass shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that shit. Vince Staples ain't never let me down as far as whatever that subject is he talking about.
All right, man. No, talk shit.
Can we get a little Two-Face on the way out, man? Get some
This nigga
some energy and shit. Yeah, that nigga trying.
Okay,
that's the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but this shit, you know.
It's a good CD, y'all. Y'all should go get it. It's called Dark Times.
Okay, Mod.
Imagine a Mod playing this.
I can see his kids bobbing around. This nigga.
This little nigga be running around house screaming, not like us.
Episode 231, man, of the Lot Podcast, man. We thank y'all for watching, man. We will see y'all next week, wherever you watching from. YouTube, Spotify, if you're listening on your way to work.
Do me a favor. Tell your friends.
Subscribe.
Tell your friends.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Even if you hate us, tell us you hate us. Do it.
Keep watching if you hate us. Yeah.
We don't mind. I mean,
Okay.
See y'all next week.
Till next time, man. Vince Staples. Take us out of here.
Money growing on trees, niggas hanging on palms, smokers spilling no weed, code 304, she don't wanna 6.